Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you made a billionaire try to sue me into silence. Stay for the next 20 minutes, and you'll learn the exact $47 to $5 million loophole that the top 1% pray you never discover. I know you think you've heard every money secret on YouTube, but I promise you the next 30 seconds will prove you wrong. Don't click away. The secret isn't real estate, crypto, or drop shipping. It's something so simple that when you hear it, you'll be angry that nobody told you earlier. 6 years ago, I had exactly $47. Not $47,000, $47. I was sleeping on cardboard behind a laundromat. No job, no degree, no family money. The only thing I owned was a library card and a $10 smartphone with a cracked screen. That phone was my weapon. Within 36 months, that $47 grew to $5 million. Here's how I did it, and why most people will never, ever copy me. You're probably expecting a buy real estate or start a drop shipping store answer. That's not it. The real answer is so simple that it's insulting. Stay with me. The next minute will make you angry you didn't think of it first. I realize that millionaires don't get rich by working harder. They get rich by owning a single digital asset that does the same work 24/7. I built a tiny piece of software that nobody wanted. For 6 months, I made exactly $0. But on month 7, one company paid me $2,000 for a feature I coded in 2 hours. That moment changed everything, because I understood that one high-paying client is worth more than 1,000 low-paying customers. I almost quit 3 times during those 6 months. If you're feeling stuck right now, do not leave. The reason I didn't quit is the same reason you're about to turn your life around. Just when I hit $100,000 in savings, I made a catastrophic mistake. I listened to a financial advisor who told me to put everything into a safe bond fund. 3 weeks later, I lost $40,000. I wanted to vomit. I called my mom, crying. But that loss taught me the most expensive lesson of my life. Safety is a trap. The wealthy take calculated risks. The broke chase guarantees. You think that's bad? The next year, I almost went to jail. Keep watching. This part is not exaggerated. I borrowed $50,000 from a childhood friend. I promised to pay him back in 6 months with 20% interest. The deal was verbal, no contract. Legally, it was fine. But emotionally, it felt like a crime because I risked our friendship. I invested every dollar into a no-code app that automated invoices for freelancers. 8 months later, I sold that app for $1,200,000. I paid my friend back $100,000 and never looked back. That's the crime, betting on yourself when nobody else will. If you skip the next 60 seconds, you will miss the single most powerful wealth principle on earth. Do not touch that scroll bar. Here it is. 80% of your results will come from 20% of your efforts. I stopped chasing small clients. I stopped doing $500 projects. I focused only on $10,000 plus deals. My income exploded. In 1 year, I went from $120,000 to $1,400,000. Not by working more hours, by refusing to work for pennies. The poor trade time for money. The rich trade solutions for millions. I'm about to reveal the 3-word phrase that opens doors to millionaires. You've never heard it on YouTube before. Listen carefully. The phrase is, I solve X. Not I sell websites. Not I do marketing. I solve the problem of late payments for freelancers. When you frame your skill as a solution to a painful, expensive problem, wealthy clients appear out of nowhere. I used that phrase to land a $50,000 contract from a CEO who found me on LinkedIn. He didn't care about my degree. He cared that I could save his company $200,000 a year. We are only 10 minutes in. The next 10 minutes contain the blueprint that took me from $1,400,000 to $5 million. Don't you dare leave now. After I sold that first app, I had $1,200,000 in the bank. I thought I was a genius, so I did what every fool does. I spent. I bought a luxury car. I rented a penthouse. I took friends on a private jet. Within 4 months, I had burned through $300,000. I was becoming the broke lottery winner I always made fun of. That's when I hit my second rock bottom, not with zero money, but with zero discipline. Hold on. The next sentence will save you from losing millions. Read it twice in your head. Your lifestyle must always lag behind your income. The moment your spending catches up to your earnings, you are trapped. I sold the car, broke the penthouse lease, and put myself on a strict allowance of $5,000 a month. That one decision allowed me to reinvest the remaining $900,000 into something much bigger. I know you're thinking, I don't have $900,000 to reinvest. That's fine. The principle works with any amount. The secret is, take your profit and put it into assets that produce cash flow while you sleep. I bought a boring piece of intellectual property, a simple spreadsheet template that helped e-commerce stores calculate their real profit. I sold it for $50 per month per store. Within 18 months, that spreadsheet brought me $400,000 in completely passive income. You're probably asking, why would anyone pay for a spreadsheet? That's exactly the question that keeps poor people poor. Wealthy people pay for convenience, accuracy, and time. I sold a spreadsheet. You can sell a PDF, a checklist, a 5-minute video tutorial. The format doesn't matter. What matters is solving a painful problem. I'm going to prove it to you. In the comments right now, write down one painful problem you've solved for yourself. That's your first $1 million product idea. Do it while I keep talking. After the spreadsheet success, I built a portfolio of 7 small digital assets. Each one makes between $50,000 and $200,000 a year. Together, they generate over $500,000 annually without me lifting a finger. That's the real millionaire secret. Not one big win, but many small, boring wins stacked on top of each other. This is where most people get lost. They search for the perfect business, the $1 million idea. I searched for ugly, tedious problems. I found a dentist who hated scheduling appointments. I built a $300 booking bot for him. He told 3 other dentists. Within a year, that $300 bot earned me $80,000. Ugly problems are gold mines. If you've watched this far, you belong to the 1% of people who actually finish what they start. Reward yourself by paying close attention to the next 30 seconds. It will save you years of trial and error. The number one reason people never reach 7 figures is they spread themselves too thin. I made the same mistake. I tried to sell to everyone, consumers, small businesses, teenagers. Nothing worked. Then I focused on a single type of customer, cash-rich business owners who hate technology. I charged them $15,000 to set up simple automations. They were happy to pay because I saved them hundreds of hours. One client alone brought me $120,000 in 6 months. That's the power of extreme focus. Let me say that again in a different way so it sticks. You don't need millions of customers. You need a handful of customers with millions of dollars. Stop trying to sell to broke people. Sell to people who already have money and need your help to make even more. I'm going to wrap this up with 3 specific actions that took me from $0 to $5 million. Write them down because I will not repeat them later. Action 1. Find a $10,000 per month problem inside a boring industry. Think plumbing, accounting, roofing. Those businesses are run by busy owners who will pay anything for reliable help. Action 2. Create a simple solution, a checklist, a script, a small piece of software, and charge a flat monthly fee. Do not charge by the hour. Hourly rates cap your income. Monthly fees scale forever. Action 3. Raise your prices every time your calendar fills up. When I had 3 clients, I charged $5,000. When I had 5 clients, I charged $10,000. My clients actually respected me more. High prices signal high value. You've been patient for almost 20 minutes. Here's your reward. The actual $47 to $5 million shortcut that billionaires use. Ready? Stop selling your time. Start selling a repeatable solution. That's it. That's the loophole. It's not complicated, it's just uncomfortable. Most people never do it because they prefer the comfort of a predictable paycheck. I chose the discomfort of building assets. That choice made me worth $5 million. So here is my final question. Are you going to stay where you are, watching another video and doing nothing? Or are you going to take one ugly, boring problem and turn it into your first million? The choice is yours. But do not say, "Nobody warned you." Subscribe for more truth about money that actually works. See you in the next one.